bro.
Dang it! Why would you do that?
Jesus.
I would be done already if people stopped stealing my kills. 100% would be done if people would stop stealing kills and motes from me.
Alright, I'm gonna let
But
that
no,
be your
I
intro.
have to deal with
Ace.
this crap.
I'm just gonna let that be your intro. Hello,
That
everyone.
works. That works, I guess.
Hello,
Whatever.
YouTube. Today I'll be doing the Destiny 2 Beyond Light campaign on the Hunter, since I've already done it on my Warlock.
Killing things with melees and grenades.
Calm down, Pandon.
People of the last city, humanity has endured a devastating blow. Vanguard scouts have confirmed that Io, Mars, Titan, and Mercury have
Grenade
disappeared.
launcher, grenade launcher, grenade launcher.
We don't know why.
And I'm dead.
We have lost contact with Deputy Commander Sloan and Jensen
Why
Scribe
are there
Ashley.
randomly just really weak
We are
red
deploying
bars
Guardians to
walking
all
through the
corners
middle?
of the system to find answers. And with those answers, we
That's a
will
weird
form
thing.
a plan.
Every once in a while there's like an actual
In the
just
meantime,
plain old red bar.
We ask that
Walking
all
through the
lightless
middle.
civilians
Yeah,
remain
yeah.
within the safety of the city walls,
It's
under the
weird.
protection of the traveler.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do not lose
Yeah,
hope.
it is weird.
Humanity has survived many horrors. We have done so through the
Yes,
strength of our
done
community,
banking modes.
through
Reminds me of
steadfast
Clubhouse
commitment to one another.
with stasis
Stay strong,
abilities
be brave.
that take forever to recharge.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
The traveler protects us, and we will protect you. The Guardians will come through. They always do.
Yeah. Nah, get him. Move. It seems there was actually 3 standing there, not 1 like I thought. Okay. Go ahead and make the most of the things I just killed anyhow. Because I have them, so they can. And I got an extra particle.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness.
11 kills left.
Every moment brings them closer.
Where's my dodge to?
My future does not begin here, but yours does. It's time to step beyond the light. And it all begins with a splinter.
Good fuck. Guess I didn't realize it was now. Dang, this team just wants to go in. Okay, Invader. I'll see you
My
later.
friends,
More
we
here.
are all in great danger. The
I
great
didn't
machine,
die, and he was
Elixir,
using a
and
pretty
the
tough super.
human. Darkness
Well,
walks among us. We are all in great danger. My kind must survive. Please, send help. There is not much time. What? Where?
Seriously, where? Did they actually keep on stealing my kills at this point? Like, no, stop right now. Any way of countering
She's
it?
already here.
Because I thought I got the final blow on with the melee, but apparently Apparently not. Well, the match is already over anyway. So we'll get a fresh set of mobs coming through. Ooh, chain reaction. Cool.
That's another
Oh,
one.
my ears.
They all scan the same. Empty. Why did the darkness invite us here? You're quiet today.
Yeah. It's just, we keep coming face to face with darkness.
That's weird.
And every time we fail to stop it, we're just so powerless. I'm picking up a distress signal. Someone's in trouble.
My friends, we are in great danger.
It's Varix. He has a lot to answer for.
Darkness
I got one memory fragment
I'll
already.
send a message to let Zabalu know.
No, wait. Where is the signal coming from?
Here. Your
I
robot.
got it earlier yesterday, shortly after unlocking my first aspect.
Yeah, I really can't hear a single thing while I was watching the cutscenes.
I've tracked Varix's distress signal beyond the ridge. We'd better hurry.
So I'm in Gambit, basically.
So
doing
Varix
aspects.
traded the prison of elders for this?
Fragments.
I guess if I'd played a part in the murder of Cade 6, I'd hide on a desolate moon myself. We're close to the origin point of Varix's distress signal.
To get killed.
Those fallen patrols are right where we're going. The campsite. They
Here's a
must
cool
be
note.
through Varix too. Let's hurry.
You can't hear me chewing, can you?
Where's the game's here?
This noise suppression is awesome. Don't have to mute myself to eat anymore.
These fallen had an unfamiliar house symbol. Who are we dealing with? Someone's been staying here. There's traces of darkness energy. It's Braytech, from Eventide, Clovis Bray's Golden Age colony here on Europa. Whoever was here was using it to track Varix too. They must have intercepted the distress signal before we did. Okay, I've got the signal's true origin point now. It's not far. Let's hurry. Barracks must have really done it this time. If we don't get to him first, someone else will. If it's not already too late. Wait. Darkness. It's close. I feel it, but it's different somehow.
Not only a traitor, but a thief. Now where is it?
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it. Wait!
Aramis, old friend. These powers, they create chaos. They are changing you. This.
Cling to your machine god. With this power, we make our own fate. Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it. Make an example of him.
What the heck?
Big oof.
Like, come on. I keep on, like... Dang it. And now somebody
Barracks
comes
should
along
be
and
just
kills
up
it.
ahead.
Doesn't even pick up all the motes. Not picking it up. We're gonna have an aneurysm because we don't even have the
There.
dude up,
That's
and the
where
other
Barracks'
team
signal
already
is
has
coming from.
theirs. Pretty much doomed.
Help Barracks. Yes. Please, fire away from Barracks.
Wait a second. I'm picking up more chatter on the Fallen's comms.
Requires like 60 nails and about 10 more. Oh, I don't have 10 left now.
alive.
That's the team.
It will be done, Aramiskel.
Savior, hurry. You must free me. Varix thanks you. And now must hide.
Not so fast. We heard your message.
Yeah.
Darkness walks
The
among
amount
us.
of stuff you get from
What do you
winning
mean?
matches in
There
Gambit
is no
and
time.
competitive is
They are coming. Varix asks for your protection once more. I will take shelter inside.
I
Succeed.
love and hate
and
Gambit, but I don't
Varix
hate
will
Gambit because of
reveal
Gambit. I hate Gambit because of the Gambit players. And the new players. There's a lot of crap. Which role do you think is better? Underdog Thresh or Genesis Thresh? Which is better? Underdog or Genesis? Patent Shield is better overall. Underdog is good, but Genesis rate reloads. The other one just increases reload speed. Maybe
That's the last of them.
Success, Savior. Varix is truly grateful.
I got 12 of them.
Then prove it. We expect answers.
Come to Varix and you will have them. But know that our
I
work
didn't ever
here
power
has
grind.
only just begun.
Pre-power grinded the season, didn't do that.
Anti-barrier pulse.
Yep. That actually did. Yeah. That took me up 15 levels in the power slot. Salvation's Grip, when I finally got it, took me up 15 levels in my power slot. And that slot was really low, though. It was like 10 low. Ding, ding, ding. Falling on the horizon. Base color, accent 1, accent 2. Accent and complement. Primary complement accent. Yeah. Sorry. Just talking to myself about design things in fashion, I guess? Destiny fashion, to be perfectly clear, is what I'm actually talking about. Not just some random fashion thing, just Destiny fashion. It pertains. Just a little bit further. Got him. 2 more. And I missed. Still frozen. And he finished him. Okay. What I got left? Still It only gave me 3 of those. It only gave me 3 melee finishes. Are you freaking kidding me? I got 6. What is up with that? Like it's not registering my melee properly, okay? That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. Oh, yes.
You do not trust Varix, yes? But leave your distrust, your blame for later.
I sound more disgruntled than I actually am.
The Elixni who attacked me, she is Aramis, ship stealer. A new Kell of Kells, unifier of the houses.
What the heck? Why can't...
And she seeks to build an army of Elixni, powered by darkness. Elixni are not all warriors. We are builders, caretakers, negotiators, weavers, physicians.
Yeah, whatever you say, Varys. That's where I place a penguin toy.
I'm only going to level 1 character. Maybe 2. I might level my Titan. But other than that, I'm not leveling all 3 of my characters. Because it's not going to be particularly effective for me. Because I have 2 hunters. That's basically like all changing to leveling another character for just giving him my extras.
The
Hey.
man, the myth, the legend, Aaron's here.
Aaron's here, and he sounded tired. His introduction.
Nah, it's just me being quieter than usual. Also, yeah, I finally finished my story mode, and I finally got the full winter armor. Now my goal is to gather resources so I can masterwork.
Yeah, I'm currently running the campaign on my hunter. Care to join me?
Do you want me? What's gonna go wrong? I'm now basically, I'm basically pretty cool. Yeah, finally, I get to say it.
Aaron,
And technically, we're not burning, we're
In
freezing.
an ironically bad way. So it's fine.
Varix.
Also, yeah.
West place
Also-
so nice.
Aramis used to trap
Yeah.
you.
Also, yeah,
Was
I want
that-
you guys to look at my character because I didn't change anything, just the shader.
We call it stasis.
Maybe the Mojave Desert? I don't know.
Power in opposition to your light. Given
Nah, it's gotta be
by
like
the
a
pyramid.
Gulag, probably.
What do you guys think of the appearance? Just the colors changed and looks much better.
Be a haven for Elixni, but stasis corrupted her. With it,
Dang it!
she turns
Why'd you have to
obsession
shoot him,
into
random?
opportunity, working in
Oh,
haste to empower Elixni.
where are all those
with the
random little
dark
guys you normally
gift.
spawn?
They're born in darkness. What do I get from that?
Stopped.
Born in Darkness, that's all the extra ability
Capable
options.
of snuffing
Ooh!
options.
Okay, Enderax.
Not.
If I join you on this,
aspects.
I'm now
You need to get
high level to
aspects done.
survive possibly everything now.
You
in
also
there.
need the grenades. done.
Spaghetti Swooty, I'm coming for the booty.
What?
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
You
Oh
good,
heard
good
me.
what? Good what on that?
God,
I don't know. What?
Have you lost your
Why?
mind?
That's like
Technically,
ancient.
Nah, it's just me being fucking dumb as usual.
That is really old.
Also, yeah,
Like how long ago?
equip Alpine
was
Dash.
that?
Give me a moment. Upgrading gear.
It did not work. For the first, like, while I was doing the soft cap, I did just switch to blues and mod again, or leave them unmodded.
I farmed until I had
And
the
then-
level capped for each
And then
mission,
once I was
except the
almost
first
all of
boss.
them were at 12, I switched to just doing.
Just farm.
just
You know
adding them to
you
it.
know the goats, right? On Earth.
Confusing.
Winding
Yeah, you
Cove,
know what
go
the-
to the
you know
weed,
what the goal
and
is.
farm it like a motherfucker. Equip the higher gear, go
Okay,
there.
language here, and I'm recording.
Oh, you're sorry.
Wow, this guy ran out of super just because I went in an enemy bubble. Bubble.
I
Enemy bubble. There was a
I
bubble
wonder.
from a Taken guy,
Wondering.
and I went in it. And he couldn't kill
I
me.
just need.
It was awesome. Kind of, to a certain extent. Dang it. Come on, 2 kills. I would have had 2 kills now.
I had to.
Oh,
I
man.
had to do
Ooh.
one. No, lifetime.
I didn't realize that.
Lap.
Yeah, I revived you because I pushed you off the edge. Look, it actually fits into the thematic reasons of this planet.
Yeah, I don't have that. I have to wait till the dawning.
12, 6,
Woo!
Also, do you... Wait, no.
5.
You don't have an augmentation.
12 will wait.
yet,
3,
so we can't
5.
find out.
2.
Find out what? These nuts? you said. You said.
For stasis, it's
Stasis
an
bits.
augmentation. For Hunter, it gives
Stasis
you a ground
augmentation.
stab. For Lux, it gives a tracking ice. Titan's
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
Titan.
I am. Just kidding. Book it for the hills. Also, yeah, I want to actually show you a little place. I found a weird penguin
you guys
statue
wanna
in
know how
there.
many days until
I know,
raid
I
ready?
placed the penguin statue.
Do you want to know
Ooh,
the time of raid ready requirement?
When's the raid up?
9 days. 9 days.
So we have 9 days to prepare. Also, what's the level
Yep.
requirement, my dude?
No idea, but we're going. We're all
fuck, it's foggy
going
again.
to bang out up to
Clovis Bray's Europa
1250 at
built
least,
to house
as
those
best
who
we
came to
can.
build Exo, and to become them.
1250.
That's the plan. 1250
That's gonna
is
be-
our main goal, and then we're going to keep going after that. Probably don't have time to get up into some of the pinnacle
All has
Oh!
and get at least halfway through the pass for me. I don't know.
We'll just have to take
I
it
think
away.
Johnny's
up.
probably going to complete the pass before this week is out.
Really don't mean it.
Also, the seasonal stuff will drop tomorrow, I think, or the day after. Okay, but it's like 4 days before the raid, so we're probably gonna want to grind out whatever the weapons are.
Shit, I have fallen during the ascent to heaven. Later, bitches! This makes much easier with a buddy.
Yeah, especially when I'm running at 60 FPS. So they should be able to see in the recording up right
I run at 50 to 60, and smooth
Common
part for
30.
me, so
Oh, shut
And
up.
if, if it's good, it jumps up to 60.
I just need better processing power.
Unless I'm in PvP, and then it's at 100 plus.
Alright, go. Oh, I am coming for that servitor. Yeet! What? Wait, did the rocket just Holmes? Yeah, it's Holmes. Nope. Be gone. Also, yeah, I'm getting energized ether from this.
Perfectly timed emote.
Okay,
So we
go here.
teleported right before I shot the
Hang
flare.
on. Okay, Enderax, go here. Go here. Go here. I need to show you this funny shit.
See,
Stop.
see what?
I learned how.
what it is.
I recently learned how to skip this part.
Skip that part? Yeah, we figured that out. I think we figured that out. And I use Stompies whenever I have to go up there, just because of that.
Yeah, I just.
So.
I'm just gonna be on the early duty of killing.
Where's an enemy I can slap with a couple? Oh, they're all dead.
3,
Team, you're
2,
too good.
1, melee!
I've never complained about my team being too good when I wasn't grinding something. And anytime you are, you're just like, chill, chill! Hey, you stole my kill again! Chill, chill!
Prosthesis.
Really irritating.
Bane of Crucible.
That should have been. Oh, come on. You only gave me one for all of them.
I just. Alright, just
Why?
killed you. I just killed everything in on the top for you, so you don't need stress.
I was hoping to use that for XP, but I'm way over light level. It's 1070 out.
Yes.
Hi, Mark.
I am abandoning my team. I do not care now. I've played 30 matches to complete what could have been completed in 2. I am done.
I feel it again.
Yes.
The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Aramis using stasis.
Oh! What? Did you... Yeah, it's a free platform or a double barrier if you are careful enough.
But it's locked.
With stasis, yes. You will
Oh, no.
not be able to break through.
Then
Nerd.
Ah.
Bad, I betcha.
I
Okay,
unlocked
time to
it.
figure out what- Whisper of Headlong. Bonus weapon damage.
You just need to unlock it as a hunter so you can then unlock it.
Aramis is close. She's ours now.
Time to run.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Service to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image. We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer. Today, we begin breaking free from our chains.
I'm taking that one. Definitely. Definitely.
This
And that
power
one's
is
good.
a
My
gift.
build.
One
Those
I will share with
really
all of you in time. Vilax!
Shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts your main recharge rate. Shattering additional stasis crystals increases the duration of this benefit. Defeating slowed or frozen targets grants you class ability energy. And then I've got Gambler's Dodge.
This is our future.
Yes.
Our
I'm gonna put on
enemies
the wall.
stand no chance against this power. The great machine will finally know our pain.
Whatever you guys are doing.
Our enemies have arrived, eager to test us.
Hello.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Well, time to shank a bitch.
Yep. Time to shake and bake.
Yeah.
But first,
No.
Nigangayo! Smoky!
Powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must
Yeah, we're in the book it section.
Well,
Wait,
I've got
can I actually
mobility
kill him now?
Ship. Let's go.
Is he... Hold up, wait a minute.
Keep moving.
shit.
I've got
Did you take a Frosty McGee? Damn it. Knew it. I freaking knew it. I tried to stasis melee him. Turns out he's immune to it as well. You can actually choose. Fire it from the hip. Good to not.
you. Oh.
Good, you fucking not. It said
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Frosty takes some of my bullshit.
Apparently
Alright,
you
I'm
can't
coming
survive
in.
me doing it. I did not
Oh!
think of that. I'm sorry. Wow.
There. Across the gap.
Yeah,
Go.
that's a lot of damage to you guys, apparently.
Alright, so I need the... But yeah, I'll be taking advantage of doing the story with you, Ender. But say, did you ever encounter the Behemoth Titan?
Yes.
What was your experience?
Depends on your definition.
Was it painful?
Like I said, depends on your definition.
PvP. Also, I just realized the C move is just a charged melee without needing to wind up. And SR told me how to abuse its mobility.
Of course, giants can
Barracks believed Aramis wished to create a new
He's
life
Kind of,
for
kind of ways I have abused charged melee to close the gap near you
Well,
and kill your ass.
machine guns, fusion rifle.
And so
Also, yeah, I'm
I
gonna use a
fled
rocket launcher now, so I could at least have
She
something.
calls me
Robot power.
betrayer.
I really should not be spending this much glimmer, but I don't give a crap.
There are
Okay,
others
what's
who
arc
fled.
damage?
Those
What's arc
like
damage?
me who still worship the great machine. They
Make this
are
work
in
better.
hiding.
Also, yeah, what do you think of my appearance? Pretty good for the expansions theme?
I will not leave them behind. They
Yeah.
are casualties in her war.
I don't know!
That worked better than I ever could have imagined.
Brought to see.
Oh, that was perfect.
Guardian down.
Okay,
Oh,
recreate.
dude.
Go back in. Go. Okay, ready? This is what happened. I entered my emote.
And then I checked him over the edge last time, not me over the edge. So, payback, I guess.
Karmic retribution, my dude.
Rising resistance.
It's a piece of the resistance.
No, it's pronounced piece de resistance.
What's there? Chaperone? Or it's new hybrid counterpart?
Oh, I see the new hybrid counterpart.
So wait, we have a good sluggy, we have now a betweener. Which one's the best base shotgun? Felwinter?
Duality is better than anything I've used in a while.
Okay,
Except for Mindbenders.
what's better? Felwinter, Duality, or Chappy?
Duality.
For those
But it's
who do
not
wish to
toxic.
live under the rule of a dark kelm, we must play savior.
It's probably the first season pass exotic that hasn't been completely toxic.
Communications network.
on its
Yeah,
first
this
day.
is just a basic purpose of you aim.
Actually just a good
you
shotgun.
Barracks, we're ready. Where is the first relay?
What's about in the server?
Barracks thanks you.
Du-du-du.
I hope they don't take another idea like the Wyverns ever again.
Shit.
We gotta go back to Caroline's Crossing.
Oh shit!
Entirely wrong way, guys.
I just lost my vehicle. I need to kill one more servitor, so
Oh man, he left.
if you all we go left. But yeah, I just completed the campaign the whole day.
Yeah, it took me too. Because I kept on running into those strikes that were really tough. I needed to
And
get
also, yeah,
higher
I
level.
encountered the error code that basically crashes your game and fixed it.
Dang. Yeah, that's the thing that you said to me. We were talking about,
Yeah.
asking about, yeah. The corrupted files.
Power's
Yeah.
going, Barracks.
You never have to worry about corrupted files when you want to
I
do
got one.
like a fix, because all of your characters' files are actually stored on their server.
Okay, Barracks, that's 2.
Zooming around with the speed of sound.
So,
Hear that?
like your
Hello, darkness, my old
client only
friend. I've
really
come to
has
talk with you
some-
again.
The ones who spoke through me.
We must hurry then. There's one more relay.
Oh no. It's them. They're here.
This is ironic.
Take me.
Beckoning us.
Doing this is very ironic.
Wait, why don't we? Okay,
You answered. We've kept you waiting long enough. Come to us.
So get an extra boost.
Salvation.
why don't we walk there? Just like
Because why would we do that? It's a long way.
no, like once we get on the place that. Okay, here. Everybody, dismount. Okay, wait for me. Pan.
Doesn't matter. This scene's epic, so don't say
It teleports you.
this.
Here comes the fucking cigarette.
Shut up. This scene is epic.
I genuinely was confused when it formed. How? Fall.
I like the way that she fights with that ball, right? So perfect. So I honestly proper with a long weapon. That's the X ability. Basically.
And here
Cute.
comes our guardian. Right on time.
I know what that thing is.
This is the Dark Vanguard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hella.
except there's
Well, there's a
hunters,
warlock-like
and
character,
one of
there's
them
a
is a former
hunter-like
hunter.
character, there's a
no, there's 3 hunters. They're all 3 hunters. Originally,
So that
Eris Morn
means-
was a hunter, and she's not a hunter
So that means
anymore.
the Dark Vanguard is hunters.
Yeah.
It's just hunter. This is like the
It's-
new Hunter Vanguard, but much
It's a
more
hunter,
fucking
a rogue, and a lightless.
basically a Dark Vanguard.
Yeah.
Mind if I join
You
you?
can talk to them all.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down here with that over the fire.
I walked over to
I'm just gonna
Drifter
sit down
first.
here over
Shut
the
up.
others.
right. It's time to ditch the light, good, dark, bad dogma. And folks are finally starting to see it.
With everything that's at stake, you are reveling in being right.
Just let me have this one, Three Eyes. All right? Just once.
This is the first time I've ever heard this dialogue, so shut up.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am to see you. We are in great need of allies. And I am in even greater need of a buffer between myself and the ever-obnoxious Drifter. The stranger, you see, is far too reserved to provide sufficient rest from his chatter. I suspect her quiet has more to do with what she has to hide, though I've yet to work out what or why. Still, even these two are an improvement from my solitary studies on Luna. You're lucky to have your ghost, Guardian. As you can surely tell already, this
I'll see you at the cigarette.
darkness is not to be traveled alone.
By the way, where's the place to return the thing? Yeah, she always gives speeches. She always does. Yeah, it's a good one.
I know.
I'll see you at the
I
cigarette.
owe you an explanation for all this. I once asked
You
Guardians to
add
destroy
the thing that
Blackheart
fell from the
to prevent
sky.
Darkness's arrival.
Pandon, shut up.
Success may have been achieved,
That's what I'm calling
but I
it.
now know that fate comes knocking sooner or later. The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. I wield it now with intent to stop our enemies where the light cannot. Your resilience within the pyramid proves you're capable of wielding it too. Before us lies what we call a ziggurat. Its purpose is temptation. To begin your training, you must give in. Here, take this. Please understand. The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
Jeez, you leave Johnny way too phenomenal.
I understand why you're going along with the stranger's plan, but, well, she's clearly not telling us everything.
Perfect.
Alright, boys,
Here,
let's
the more
move.
nervous I get. Not that I think you can't handle it. I know you can. I just wish I had a better idea of what that might be for you out here.
You don't say, Ghost, you don't say. Hey. Don't cut me off, man. Ride your slipstream.
be here. And there, you know where we're going?
Besides, I haven't heard the regulations.
Holy sh!
Once you know how to maneuver with the spear, it's almost like your spear is.
But do you know how to maneuver with your sparrow? Ah, dang it. That's not the jump. I was going to say like this and do a trick.
We could do a sparrow race around here. Yeah, and
Eh,
chicken Vex.
do you know how to do rolls on a rollable
I'm
sparrow?
picking up a fallen transmission. It's Aramis.
Oh,
Yeah, you went the wrong way, Aaron.
I overshot it.
Did you know that
Mhm.
before it doomed
Me
your
too.
kind, it
Actually,
did the
I
same
think.
to mine?
Yeah, I had to come back around.
You are not special.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You're the plaything of a so-called god who has seen your life end than his own.
Holy shit, I'm dying. Oh, I forgot what. I forgot where
What
do
did
you
it give
go?
Communion level? Oh, it almost did. And then I did weird things. Is it gonna work? I think it works. The hunter thing? Yeah. I only have one super and one like ability energy at all, so yeah. This is sad.
That red
You can use it multiple times because you're communing.
Save it for the big Vex.
I am stealing some of your kills because I need Vex kills. Just a joke.
I'm gonna punch one ass.
Finishers. Yeah. Vex.
1, 2, 7, 3, down to Rockefeller Street. Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't think it's counting any of these as my kills. I don't think it's letting me get any kills.
Oh, I'm doing my one.
Yeah, I don't think it's letting me get any kills from this. Like, they automatically
two
die
drops
before
from
I
this.
actually get the kill. Oh, I can just shoot him. Awesome.
Which super is better looking? Glacial Quake?
I
Sheriff
still
Death?
need a second, what's it called? Aspect? Yeah. I need my next aspect. How do you get your next aspect, actually? Do we know?
Oh, wait, you mean how did you get your first aspect?
Yeah. Your second one. Doesn't seem to be a way to get that, does there?
Maybe there is. It's just maybe almost later on throughout the season.
Yeah, there is.
It might be when the season launches.
Wait, let me take a look at my tribe because I know there is something. European tour.
Yeah, Aaron, hold up.
That's the one.
Hold up.
Guild Cross.
Unless we're not supposed to exploit this area,
While
but I'm
in a
pretty
fight,
sure we're
you
supposed
defeat
to.
champions in Empire Hunt Wall on the elected difficulty of your choosing. 0 out of 10. Stuff 0 out of 4. World, break the glass. That gets me one. In Europa,
I could look at Braytech and turn off the lock.
subclass of it.
And then give me stuff. Pick up.
Hold on, rig. Photo of Anna and Elsie Bray. Complete any European lost sector on master difficulty.
And that gives you
Quest.
an aspect.
Saboteur. Born in darkness. There's still 2 more. Step 6 of 8.
Yeah, and I don't have step 6.
The Lost Lament. I don't know how to get that.
Oh, I think I know.
6 through 8.
Vex Goblin Arm.
That is.
Oh, it's one of those glowy thingies.
Wait, you know how to?
Ooh,
I think
yes.
I can recognize which ones are aspects. You know how aspects glow?
So we can use stasis to
That-
color.
unlock these
Is
latches
that actually
after
going
all.
to be a new
Stasis?
chest for me, or
Let's
is that
look
going to be an old
inside,
chest?
see if we can
I
find
don't
anything
know.
useful.
Find out.
I originally was going to use Outbreak for everything, but Chaperone is much more easier for me because
Shit. Nice.
Where is it? Dang, where's the thing? Because I wanted to get kills and stuff.
Speak with Fox.
unseal.
Hold on. Dang it. Looked in the wrong place. What was I looking for? Dang it. Something here.
Holy Vex.
Where is this? This is the Nexus. So I just got the Nexus chest, and I needed the Nexus chest again. So that works.
Oh,
I need one in the Risk Reborn approach, and I couldn't find one. Bray Exoscience and Well of Infinitude ×2. So isn't Well of Infinitude up here? Just a little ways?
okay. Mind if I do some melee kills?
Can it be?
There we go. There's the right direction.
I can smell that poisoned power on you. Does corruption
Watch out, you're
spread
getting pretty
so
low there.
quickly? Or
Okay, let me do the last
fight
thing.
Aramis with her own weapon?
Could you not?
You did it.
I was gonna do a melee
Walk a very
because I need required.
I don't think we
Take
can
this
actually get to the Well of
recklessness to
Infinitude
Phylax,
without doing the
then.
strike.
But beware.
Yep.
She is Aramis's most
But at least there were some
skilled
Vex to kill.
warrior. She
You
made
need
her
to get
name
the chests
at
in the Well of
Twilight
Infinitude at some
Gap.
point.
Prove yourself a worthy opponent, and she will
Where'd they
show
still go? Right
herself.
there. Okay. Back.
Oh, Poltassi just posted something. A new tweet.
Yep. Streaming zone. Tell me. We are investigating an issue where PS4 Fire Team invites currently do not work on all companion platforms. Companion platforms. Meaning PS4 is having a problem with matchmaking when somebody uses a different program other than the main program to join.
Should I just start getting material things for my salvation script?
You should have that done really quick if you want aspects ever.
She bides her time.
That's the one that you have to have done. You have to get rid of 5 of the whatchamacallums
Can
by
it be?
How many steps does this thing
blessing
have?
with them.
I can smell that poison power.
I don't
on
know,
you.
but get them done.
Does corruption spread so quickly? Or
7. Oh boy, this is gonna be
to
fun.
fight Aramis with her own weapons?
At least I have to kill one more servitor to start the next part. So that means I can just melee
Walk a
the
very
next servitor I
dangerous
see
path.
in a mile.
Take this recklessness to Phylax, then. But beware.
Not you.
She is Aramis's most skilled warrior. She made her name.
Not you. I'm trying to find servitors.
Prove yourself a worthy opponent, and she will show herself.
Alright. Next footsteps. What the heck is the Empire Hunt?
Yeah. You need to do Empire hunts.
What the fuck is the
Come
Empire
back to
Hunt?
Variks. You need to talk to him. If you've actually completed the campaign, you should have gotten the screen where it had the 4 things.
Yeah, but
Top of the
also
list,
I
talk
forgot
to
to unlock my
what's-her-face.
seasonal artifact, so hold up.
So yeah, you need to
At least it's optional so you can get your seasonal
Sure.
artifact.
go get the artifact in the tower, and then well, it doesn't show.
Shatter Pierce.
For me, it's...
You're looking in the store now.
For me, it's fracturing... For me, it's fracturing slam.
Oh, in collections.
Seasonal tab. Go to the store, seasonal tab.
I think Hunter's best. That looks sick.
Warlock.
Arctic Edge.
My one is pretty simple, which is good.
I like that one. I don't like that
I just
keeps
think
on blapping me back.
My hand becomes a giant mace.
I don't
Sleek
exactly
dance.
like any of those finishers. If I'm being honest.
That looks cursed.
I prefer
looks
the
so
silencing shot. If you've got silencing shot in there to look at, yeah, that's the one I got. It's in the pass actually. Like level 6 or something.
Oh, I want to get Sharing Fist, but I want to spare it up for the season pass. Oh,
Season pass level 10. Silencing shot.
no, like I want to get the season pass so I could do the season quests like before, because I really don't want to be left out.
Until the 17th.
17th of what?
Elixir
Where do I get the
are not
Empire
all
Hunt?
warriors.
Okay, I'm looking at Variks.
We are
Where the heck do I get the Empire Hunt from?
caretakers, negotiators.
Variks. They'll have a quest, I won't say Empire Hunt on it, but it's to get to the Empire Hunts. They take a while to unlock.
Oh, you mean Empire's Fall?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay, what's...
But
Wait,
it's
how
not
do they
an
do
Empire
a second
Hunt,
sabotage
the
for
first time
him?
they do it.
Does it go weekly?
I don't know. I just play the game. I don't remember things for more than the length of time I need them.
But guys, should I get the Season of the Hunts pass?
Yes. Did you seriously
I
Oh, wow.
really am
You're
wanting to
actually
also get a
down
certain
on
emote
another
in the
platform.
store
So you gotta
seasonal
revive
tab.
yourself.
Like, guys, there should be another go a bit forward, and there should be other dances for you, and there should be an emote. You know those emotes for each subclass that makes you stay still and do actions based on class. There's one for stasis. For me, it's Sharing Fist.
get me out of there, please?
Nah, I'm holding you. Just kidding. That's not how that works. This might be.
Yeah, I see. Looks sleek. There's for me 2 ornaments for Lion Rampants
Yeah, I
and
don't like
Synth
the
of
seasonal
Sense.
armor. I don't like the way the seasonal armor looks. But I do
For the
like
public
this
actuators.
backpack thing for this
Balanius,
set of armor.
Balanus
I'm
boosters.
For my cloak.
Chunky. Forbidden Visage Titan armor. Titan bundle. Hold up. No. I want to actually. No, that would be too evil.
No, it's all three of us. One hunter, one titan, and one warlock.
And my screen can be turned on again. God damn it! Why does timing out Destiny 2's full screen is such a pain?
I don't like this. Let's see.
I am gonna turn off my Destiny 2 so I can. In a second, I'm gonna take a break. I was on a lot. Odd, you were barely on. And second, I'm gonna take a short break so I can actually plan things out for the next foreseeable future for me, because I am planning to get to my bare minimum light cap so I can do some legendary things for 2 reasons. One of the new exotics, specifically the arms that give you overshield, because really, if there's an exotic that basically gives you independence as Titan, I'll take that shit any day.
Could you take us to the tower, perhaps?
I'm not in the fire team. I left.
Oh, you
So I
left.
can go to my warlock.
Okay. Well, I'm going to the tower.
Oh shit, I've complete 12 out of 45 for the Beyond Light title.
Dang, that's a lot.
Complete Born in Darkness. Study
Warden?
Darkness.
No, that's not Warden. There we go,
I
Beyond
need
Light.
to find all the shards. I need to find all the penguins, which they're all 9. Just like there are 9 entropic shards. You need to complete the last of Born in Darkness. Master of Saboteur. Complete all tier 3 sabotage quests from Varix. Master of the Hunt. Complete Empire Hunter. Master of Difficulty. Complete any European lost sector on Master Difficulty.
Okay, good.
without fire team.
This is still active. Inventory, Rainmaker. Character. Rainmaker. Prime attunement. Finest matter beef. Good. Meow. You open up the priming gram. Bugger. Bugger all. I can't do that. I just can't. I can't make that work at all. Can't make that work at all. So, it just doesn't work. I should really stop doing like accents and stuff because I butcher them all.
Coaxel bonds. Complete affectionate books. Striders.
Of course, I can't do anything because Lemmer.
Oh, that's cool. That's a mix of Aaron's Mourn Orb and our staff warlocks. Frigid Computation. Towers want to pick up some shit. Spite. Alright, I think I know how to complete the last 2 Born in Darkness, but you need to do the Umbral stuff from the Exo Stranger. But I need to go into strikes.
You grabbed stuff from the Exo Stranger, the 2.
Yeah, I chose strikes over the
Is it daily or weekly that those come out for you? If it's daily, that'd be good. If it's weekly, oh my goodness. So it seems like there's only one thing I can level up at the moment, so I might just...
we could have gone into
You know what? I'll level up my scholar. That's what I'll do.
These giant blue spires.
Checking now.
I don't know.
Check.
Need bark. Look that away. Dang. My total power level is 1211 now. Plus 5 bonus.
All done, all done.
Got 1206 base.
I guess it's official.
Ugh. Okay. Figures do not like that. I don't like getting perched.
Hi again, Guardian.
Recharge your melee ability whenever you or a member
Hello,
of your
Guardian.
fire team staggers
Welcome.
the champion. Oh, thermal overload. You can. Solar and stasis grenades cause disruption. Cool.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, good. Do you want to join us for like a shadow so I can finish off Going in Darkness?
Okay, but also can I say something? Exo's treats are kind of thick, though.
I'm just gonna say this now because I kind of can. The exostrator does look kind of sexy.
Not bad.
I just silently screamed out of confusion, like, why Clovis Bray?
It's Elizabeth. Well, her real name's Elizabeth. It's actually Elsie.
No, like, I'm just asking the Clovis Bray facilities themselves to why to design female Exos like that?
It's probably her outfit.
No, I actually looked at the exoskeleton of female Exo while exploring the goddamn labs. And they're shaped like that.
See ya.
I am genuinely asking God, why did they make normal female Exos look thin? But then
Hey, Guardian. Need something?
Wait, there was a thing about like messing with your character's appearance, wasn't there?
I think so.
There was something
I'm joining
about
you
that
guys.
changing.
Yeah, well, I'm upgrading gear.
I should actually pop something quickly.
What's this new
I have
adventure?
finest meta wave, so I could actually pop it a lot during these missions, so I could actually at least stack it up so I could get some materials.
Every little bit helps. Trust me.
But yeah, I'm gonna upgrade some of my stuff, like my final lion, for
Dang.
Lord's sake.
All of the adventures are just non-existent now.
Yeah, and they removed ability to replay story missions in heroic.
Hey, we could do Darkness in the Light. 1050 recommended power with stasis. And then I could finally get on with finishing Malevolence. Malfeasance, not Malevolence.
It would be nice if there was actually a weapon. Wait, no, isn't there a weapon called Malevolence that's in D1?
There probably was. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
My goal is right
Yeah.
now to gather the materials. Also, yeah, Exotic Archive. I need
There we
to
go.
do some raid. Because what should I get?
What's the other
Terebra,
Still in inventory, isn't it?
Izanagi, Anarchy. We're always on time.
Darkness in the Light. Help the drifter track the thief who stole from him. Complete the mission variant of the Strike the Corrupted. That is very hard to say because it's slightly misworded. I was missing a B. Oh man, ginger ale stuff is weird. Just it's really funky, but it's really weird. It's like weird in such a way you're like, I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it. But I'm gonna watch it. Kind of really funky. I highly suggest checking him out if you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm currently just taking a look at my gear, see if maybe I can upgrade.
Guardian Rises. Complete a mission, a Guardian Rises. Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
A Guardian Rises is the new intro. If you want to play the new intro.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
20 steps.
It's pretty long.
20 steps to hell.
And you can't get rid of it once you grab it out of there, which is really stupid.
That's why I'm not grabbing it.
I mean, they should make it like if it's the first quest you have ever had, it is not removable because you have to do it before you do anything else. But if you're somebody else who's already done the introduction mission,
That isn't a ghost shell. Hover drift shell is not a ghost shell. It's a fucking
I'm
little
keeping it
device.
so that I can get like stuff and
Don't
nonsense
question it.
or whatever.
Although I do like the saturation they did with the models.
Let's put that on minor spec actually. And I'm still out of
How can the
glimmer.
Vanguard help?
I really hate this. Actually, I've got a ton of these. Why won't you dismantle them, my friend? Are you stupid? I've got 19 Dark Omulon and 16 of the other one, and he won't even touch them. Like, come
just never
on, dude.
quit,
You're
do you?
supposed to be the guy who
Took out
dismantles
Gaul,
shaders.
woke up the Traveler, and now half of what I hear in the streets is how much you and your clan are making a difference.
Okay.
That's why I started
Should
this whole clan
should I
thing
get the
first.
season pass? Pass aka spare my silver?
Go ahead and get the season pass because the bottom tree, it like gives you half again of everything and early access, everything
soon.
by a long shot.
I am
More or
missing by
less.
200
Except for the
silver.
primary- except for 2 of the weapons. It's a heavy and a secondary.
Hold up. I'm gonna check how much silver I need.
Energy weapon. I
How much
believe.
money I need to buy silver.
Check that. The weapons this year around are a scout rifle for the energy slot.
50 bucks.
And
50 bloody bucks. And I am missing my
grenade
50
launcher.
bloody bucks to buy the main silver I need to basically get the season
It's
pass.
$50 for the season pass.
No. I require your silver. 1,000 silver, which
Okay.
the cheapest option costs £4.99. I have £3.99.
Dang.
I am missing by a couple of a bit. Holy fucking shit. Also, yeah, I'm gonna. Also, yeah,
The
they
silver.
improved the Flores Lava game mode.
To get 1,000 silver, it's $10. Yeah. If you're doing USD, it's $10. That's why they made it that, just so that it could be 10 USD.
Jump.
I believe both
Yes.
of us will be joining at the same time. I'm waiting for him to pop his pass stuff.
I'm gonna join.
I would suggest leaving all of the V armor past the first grab section in the pass. Unless it's above like your current level for that item.
Oh yeah, I forgot to grab my artifact. Should I grab it now?
Yeah, go grab it. It's down in Zavala's office.
To Zavala?
Do you not have
Oh yeah.
light, Aaron?
I need to
Cyrus
leave.
gives it to you through a screen.
Yeah. Aaron, there's a
I be right back. I'm gonna go to Zavala's office.
Yeah, Aaron, there's a mod called Blinding Light that
Mhm.
allows you to get a 12% increase boost.
Mm-hmm. To your experience.
In what?
once you grab all the stuff, fully masterwork your ghost shell immediately. It only costs legendary shards.
Already did.
Yeah. And then you'll randomly, like, from multiple different things, you'll get random mod drops for your ghost. One of them is a 12%.
Guess what I just did?
boost.
I increased my glimmer gains by 50, and also got my
Mine's at
XP
50%,
gain.
yeah. And that's
So
it.
now I'm gonna get rich and get some stuff.
Really. I put mine to 65 and have my experience at 8% because.
All right, Zavala, give me the fucking stuff because I'm going.
Really out of material.
But yeah, what do you guys think of my guardian appearance? Does it fit?
Give me a mod, I'm taking a look.
I don't know. I'm gonna pop that back down to 30.
Does the weapon as well go in?
Oh yeah, it does.
Destination materials from Gambit.
All right, Osiris, give me the How?
And I'm out of limmer once again.
Guys, I can see this, but go into the collections badge for Deepstone Crypt Raid. Look at the sword. Bequest.
Let me.
What should I get? What should I get?
First.
Wait, I have. Ooh.
The bequest sword looks sick.
Hold on. And there we go. Triumphs. Character collections.
Deepstone Crypt
collection. European collector.
Bequest. Deepstone Crypt. The bequest sword.
European collector.
No. Deepstone Crypt Raid. It's the
I don't have that
bequest.
one. What? Unless it's buried.
2,
Check both.
3.
There we go. Why is it at the end?
Shotgun.
Oh, dang.
Shotgun increaser.
Hold on. What is that helmet, though?
For Titan?
For Hunter.
Hold up.
not
Where? Triumphs?
Hunter. Look at the chest armor. Just look
where?
at the
Raid
chest
armor?
on
Where?
all of
Collection.
the classes.
Armor.
Titan has like this like military thing, and so does Warlock. But Hunters, they don't go into the military.
What
They're
the fuck
mercenaries.
is this? Did the
So we
Titans
get to
finally got a good
freaking
one?
represent ourselves.
Aaron, take a look at the sword in the Deepstone Crypt Raid.
Oh yeah.
Weapons, swords.
Heritage shotgun. That is flat.
Quest.
Yes.
Sweet mother of weeaboos.
Austerity. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it, right, Aaron?
Trusty.
That's a weep sword.
Yeah.
That's a weep sword.
And it's from the
The
raid.
quest. Repeat.
Wait, what do we...
Succession. Sniper. Skinny. Yeah. Just
Does this exist? Does this
That
actually
is so
blow?
smooth. That is so smooth. And it does the circular blips. Yes. Retro casualty. No love lost shell. Oh yeah.
Guys, join up on me.
Join on Ender. Okay, what should I equip for my mods?
Sorry for yelling in your ear, but it's sick. And now, ain't nobody backing out of that day one. If we fail that day one, we're doing it the next day. I don't care.
Shield piercing pulse.
If we don't do it the next day, I'm doing it with a rando team. And you can suck it.
Alright, I just need to use stasis a lot.
But the only thing I don't like is that cloak. The cloak is a half cloak.
Yeah,
It's kind of nice, but
use stasis a lot.
it's still cool. It's still cool. It's also still so too cool.
Like a shout
I'm gonna
out
mod
to Panda on join
If you
us.
were
I
in
don't wanna
EXO
get a
before,
rando.
you were in
Panda,
EXO
join us. I
now.
don't want to get a rando. I
I'm
wanna do some
trying.
farming.
I'm trying.
Do we have to have Okay, I got the overload rounds and everything.
No,
do we?
we're not doing a nightfall. We're just
we're doing PvP or
No, Lake of Shadows. I said this. Do you guys
Lake
not
of
listen?
Shadows? Okay.
Do you guys
Sorry,
not listen?
my brain forgot. I heard you. I just forgot.
I'm just doing it for my quest. I have Traveler's Chosen. I hope it actually does work with stasis. If it doesn't work with stasis,
It does work with
It
stasis?
works. I tested it. Don't worry.
Oh no. Oh no.
It should not have done it. It should only work with the light subclasses, not the dark subclasses.
Press R to refresh abilities. It doesn't matter which abilities are there.
Yeah, but it would make better sense if it was. Its ability is called Gathering Light.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's funny.
is this only the subclass? Is this the only subclass? Unless they're gonna add two.
Witch Queen and like
Currently, it's the only super. Right now.
Would add two more.
you'll add 2 more elements. Or I'm going into the lost sector.
Mobilizing fire team for operation.
To the church!
No, I'm
Going to Lost Sector?
Why does this
Okay.
seem to be dark?
Okay, then I'm going
Speak!
to, what's this?
Fucking beast!
Do I have something that I can
Operation
do here,
Baby
actually?
Dog.
Those are
Well,
on
it has a certain
Exodus.
ring to it, huh?
Free loot!
Exodus. Everything is Exodus, except walk the line.
We could just hang around here since it isn't a nightfall.
Guardians with duality.
So Panda, what do you think? What do you think of my appearance? Do I look like a
That's
guardian?
pretty good. No, it looks pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I still like mine more. I like the purple.
Seriously,
It's like
they actually
ice
give
and darkness
Titans at
mixed.
least something good of an armor.
Stasis. But darker.
Look at my.
Change the lighting.
Ah,
Look at it.
Optimized
I just realized something. Every aspect you get unlocks a fragment slot. The number of
No
fragment
shit,
slots.
channel.
Shatter Drive gives you
I look
2.
like I just ascended from heavens. Dorime. Dorime. Ameno, latire. Latire. Dorime. Ameno. Una imperade. Seriously. Ameno. Ivete. Latire. Latire. No. Dorime.
That's funny.
Dorime.
That's honestly pretty funny. You know what? I'm gonna.
To this.
It's not.
Yeah.
You actually have to kill the guys in the strike now to get
They
progress.
actually patched
They
it.
fixed it.
Good thing I have
They
used
finally
it
fixed
early,
it.
so see.
Yes. Good. Finally.
Okay, no one kill the enemies in the strike. You can
Yeah, yeah, I am now fast, so speed boost.
Aaron, you can freeze the enemies just
I just popped the pimple.
All the muck cleared up. The soil and water
Here we
seem fine
go.
now.
Here we go.
Guardian down.
Back to
The blight
Cold
Nani?
and we don't have any melee. If all I can do is
But
freeze
yeah,
them,
if I
freeze
ever
them, I will
actually
freeze
should
them.
ask Hazard to give me the money so I could basically upgrade the
Will be
pass.
the enemies. I'm charging. Until there's no charging left to be done.
Okay, I'm taking the shield of the motherfucker out with the commission. Hold up. Got him. Got him. I just... Is this how you feel as a hunter to double jump?
Wait, do you get like an extra jump with that?
No, I just got launched, which felt like a double jump. Like,
Sorry. I'd kill him.
Like, it launched me and it allowed me to glide again, so... Fist. Rocket.
They're weaker than I thought by a lot. Well, I'm not trying to kill them. Not intentionally. Froze that one properly.
Alright.
Slow.
They're most of them gone. Get rid of the rest, my dude.
And I'm charging away. Ah! No more unfreeze for you. Oh, freezing them eventually kills them.
The pimple thing
There's one
is
here.
gone.
And
The eyesore is gone.
Forever. Put an end to this.
Do you want me to punch it?
Sorry. I'm killing them by accident. I'm trying to freeze them with this. It actually does damage. That grenade did not do normal things. Froze him. I hope I did not kill him with that.
Same here.
Dang it. That actually did enough damage to kill him. I'm kind of
We were
surprised.
all shooting at her, so this is.
Huh?
Yep. Freeze, my dude!
Yep. And I'm gonna have to break one of these to get that back. If they've got an orange or a yellow bar in their full health, I'll black the.
Oh, guys, what's the most scariest super you could of the stasis classification?
You're the Titan.
What? Which one?
Pretty tough. But yeah, the Hunter one's the only one that actually like actively moves.
Titan and Warlocks are basically mobile supers.
Wait, does that split off and chucked a couple of grenades? What?
Yes. Should I transform? Should I use my behemoth form now?
No. Okay, that killed.
Oh shit! I think I bit more than
Up his
fuck
shield
you.
if I'm not careful.
Oh hi, Mark. I'm just gonna kill the snipers. Since then, it will be easier for some raids. Well, yeah. What do you guys think of the color? Does it fit?
Like ice, friend?
It is allowing the ice to meet you.
I froze them again, but they won't last forever.
I should really upgrade one of my disciplines. How many ice grenades do you have there, my dude? It cartwheeled to another dimension.
And I'm really low on ammo for freezing, so yeah, I'm gonna hang off on doing that. There's one on me. I'm going to bring him out. Immune guy to get his attention. There's one behind you.
Discipline up. There we go. It's at least somewhere now. Like with my fully masterworked gear, I would have reached the 70s. But now because of this much more better looking set, I have to farm resources for strikes again.
Support.
Freeze, my dude. You better chill. What? Oh shit! You don't know about when you Ursiki can betray you.
Remind me, last one.
I have a rocket ready. Sure.
I can't target anything in here yet.
What?
I don't think this will survive, but I'll try.
Jump?
Yeah, it kinda worked. I don't know. There was too much going on, and I kept on getting bopped around.
Final. I have more ammo than you could take.
Love? Aaron, come back.
Freeze, everybody!
Okay, that was actually good.
I was going there to freeze.
As long as you didn't need headshots. Could somebody pop down a ice wall or crystal of some kind?
This looks much worse than
Oh, he's frozen.
Somebody got a crystal?
Alright, I'll be zooming by!
Dang it. I really need a crystal thing, and I'm out of ammo.
Got heal.
Okay, I don't think I can avoid having that happen.
Right.
Too in control.
Oh, then spam my freeze. Freeze, motherfucker!
No, he breaks the crystal.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Takes up a lot of damage.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Aaron, careful.
Freeze,
He takes
motherfuckers!
damage when he breaks crystals, which he
Freeze,
does
motherfuckers!
easily.
Oh, my hands was go! Leave me alone. Leave me alone so I can pop something.
Okay. Tell me when you're done with the ads and stuff, and then I'll pop myself.
Yeah. We're all the icy.
I'm the free.
The cold.
Slow.
I
So slow.
really want to do quick melee kill on something. Oh, this shit's nice. Nailed it!
Come on. You guys still have that active? Yes. Rainmaker, Finest. Shared wisdom.
There you go, there's some chaperone down there. Leave me alone, you giant phalanx!
Yeah, we're gonna get to a point, and then I'm going to just super anyway. Because it will go up, and then we can't survive for very long after that.
Right, he's low.
Goes up again.
I'll get...
There's still more.
Randomly spawned! Randomly spawned! Seriously, there should be a way to ease my cooldown on my melee, or make it so if I hit something, I get another chance to hit it. Like imagine they make a stasis version of Skullforce. No, you don't understand. I mean by your literal Skullforce camp.
Once this goes up to the point where we can't survive anymore, I am going to super. If we're still going, but I don't care what it kills.
I love this.
Sorry, Miss Good Stuff. It's not to be
We killed the guy in charge.
How many times we gotta
and
do
the
this?
Big scary blight.
When we have a common goal, civilians and guardians can stand side by
That's
side
right.
and accomplish anything.
I need to do some stasis melee final blows, so.
Quick draws in.
Also have to do Second Bones! Rattly Bones, they say.
I need to slow commands.
Okay, no freezing and no killing
I also
at
need
all.
to collect
thing again?
That'll be bounds, they say. Also, yeah, I'm 177, so this will take a bit. Wait. 4 from my artifact, and 173 from my base. Does artifact power will count for the raid race?
I don't think we're going for worlds first if we want Johnny at all.
If we accidentally get world,
yeah. If we end up with worlds first, that's awesome. But we're doing a day 1. We're not trying for worlds first. We can't have anybody in the raid for the day 1 who's trying to go for worlds first. Just day 1. Because Johnny won't join us if we are actually trying to be that sweaty. If we're actually
we're going
determined,
to probably just
it's going to be kind of irritating to be around us when we fail. He doesn't want that to happen.
So no swaying mode.
So he doesn't want us being real determined about getting it done as fast as possible. No, just getting it done before the end of the day. And we'll be starting as soon as the raid drops. And that's that.
Welcome to Operation Stormcoat Guardian. The Taken run rampant out here, even without their king to lead them.
The little zip ones. The zip grenade freezes them.
Son of a bitch.
The wall doesn't work particularly well. And
I'm gonna have an alternate grenade.
The storm one actually does damage to them over time.
Wait. Is there any way I could just change my Shiver Strike and my Glacier Grenade to something else?
It'll freeze a lot of them in a group, and then you can wait for them to freeze one by one and slow them. Done.
Oh yeah, did one of you got the Catalyst? Or no time to explain?
I've got the Catalyst, but I've not finished it.
What does it require to do?
Just lots of kills, yeah. He's critical too. Got them all critical.
Since we no longer have the Whisper of the Worm farm.
You're done with them critical. I don't know what to tell you.
I repeat, we lost the Grey Spawn for any exotic Catalyst.
Any who are still alive, I am killing with melees. You don't come back to get them. These
I'm coming for you, sniper!
The one back there, Aaron, because he was far past them and was not coming back for them at all.
Son of a bitch, I missed!
Aaron, come back here. Back. Here. Go back here. Support. Like. These guys do something like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Grenade. Not things.
Frozen.
There's lots of icy guys. If you don't kill them, I'm gonna whack a melee at them. Oh, good.
Alright, perfect target for melee. Seriously! he just takes much more aim than you could think. In trail just instantly freezing and one-shotting, you basically gain the ability to basically having to have practice your aim with it.
Whatever's behind us must be underground.
1273 down the Rockefeller Street. So, what's the modification for Titans?
The attunement? We don't know what the initial attunement for Titan is because we haven't had any Titans get the attunement.
Well, I am the Titan, and I'm gonna take a bloody guess. It's an attunement that basically allows me to slide through my ice walls to do more DPS.
Yeah.
Just like a
that sounds more
slide.
like a fragment than an attunement. An attunement actually gives you like an entirely extra ability. The
How do you get
fragments
attunements, actually?
give you alternate like bonuses. Yeah. We talked about this, didn't we?
Okay. How do you get? Oh, I get it. I have to get Salvation's Grip, which means. Can you guys help me get Salvation's Grip?
Yeah, we did this earlier.
Sorry, I can't listen because I eat crayons. Freeze him. Freeze lock him. Freeze lock him. Oh. Also, yeah, what do you guys think? Those superpower look awesome. One, 2, 3. Oh my god, I just done a Krispy Kreme. I'm killing the snipers because I hate them. Yep. I had to also get. Finally, I get a melee attack that succeeds. Perfect. This is actually how I usually feel about the melee ability. Well, yeah, what do you guys think of Stasis in itself?
In itself, Stasis is absolutely overpowered. The time it takes to regen abilities makes it more balanced. The abilities themselves, though, are still
yeah, but then we have Traveler's Chosen. And yeah,
Traveler's Chosen, if you want to use Traveler's Chosen, yeah, you get kind of nutty. But if you don't want to use Traveler's Chosen because you want to use a different exotic, well,
you can use it.
Traveler's Chosen isn't actually that overpowered enough to warrant using it over certain other weapons.
Maybe I could modify my character so it could basically use certain mods to, like, access to assets, gains super energy from grenade kills, which is itself a pain. Stasis grenades. But I know there is certain modifications you could put into your Titan, such as using Orb of Power modifications to gain your super. Then there's some other modifications we could use to gain the other stuff, and said other stuff allows me then to use my melee to regenerate my grenade. Like this!
I use my dodge to regen my grenade, my melee,
Alright.
and then I use my
I just froze him,
melee
so don't worry.
because it's my melee, and then I use
Chill, motherfucker.
this thing
Chill.
to regen my grenade. Coming after me.
I'll just sit down
That's a good idea.
and try to think of augmentation cell.
Depending on how many wells he can put down. He put down another.
Hold up. I'm gonna grab the blue because really any piece of gear matters, and also I just caught up to you guys.
So actually dodging when I don't need to dodge is giving me all energy.
Yeah, just let him.
I'm not going to be able to use my super ever in this one. Because of the way that my super works.
But yeah, there should be also. Alright, now here you go. And the Rex you've loaded. Pin and freeze. Alright, just kill everyone. Ready? Welcome to hell!
Here's my attempt. Dang, that makes a small crystal.
I slapped him on the ass. I legitimately just looked and wait, did I just slap him on the ass? And then I just replayed the footage stuck in my head. And it's like, yep, I just did. Also, yeah, Enderex, what's your YouTube channel thing? Because if you're... Oh, no.
His name. Like,
nice.
I have a YouTube, I think it's pinned on something.
Leave me alone.
I'm not sure.
Nice try, motherfucker.
I probably have it named like Vaughn something.
See ya. Just make sure you don't kill. Just try to use my super now. Fuck it. You saw how much damage I just saw to it, didn't you? It's kind of getting a bit dicey. Fucking geese! Oh, me. Oh, I just landed on a lucky piece. And fire.
We killed the guy in charge and his big scary blight.
When we have a common goal, civilians and Guardians can stand side by side and accomplish anything.
Look up!
Almost killed myself. Did you have to do that?
Guardian down.
Damn, can't kill myself. Darn it.
I'll die first, you fuckers. Good thing I'm also getting some XP. Frosty, Puffy, Chunky. Okay.
Good thing I'm kidding.
I'll just calm down. Low energy. Alright, time to... Alright, so what do we do again?
We just need to keep doing this.
Supercharger Shiver Strike. We fixed. Also, yeah, I should modify my super.
You're here. Then Operation Stormcoat can begin. A local band of Taken has holed up in a neighboring hydro plant.
I just need to beat defeat slow units, which means my storm grenades gonna come in handy. Wait, no, I'm actually gonna double check it.
The cold snap grenade, it goes from enemy to enemy to enemy to enemy as long as there's another enemy within range.
I love the quality upgrade, just to say that.
Hmm?
I have to defeat slowed combatants, not frozen.
Hmm. Well, I can chuck a single melee at them if it doesn't kill them.
Ignore my background.
Just definitely upgrade my mana. No ways.
Froze. I'm slowed. Oh, that just straight up kills him. These guys are way too weak. See how strong you are. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Guardian down.
It doesn't say.
Right. Well, my friends. Already increasing.
Didn't you say you need slowed enemy kills? Mm-hmm. Maybe stop killing everything. Because I can't slow them if you're killing them. And you have to get rid of all of those.
60% definitely no tenders. It's mostly
And he's frozen. He's taking damage. And now he's dead. He was frozen, but not snowed. Just frozen. Those all the 3 slowed. Slowed.
There must be a source. The Cabal hurt us, Guardian, but the Taken could ruin the EDZ forever. Put an end to this.
Okay, I'm modified myself, so now I can gain faster access to these abilities. I am just doing a little public event. And I'm supercharged. Okay. My goal is to make a build that has more aggressions than anything.
I can't.
Its main focus. I think I could make a.
Frozen.
I could make a full-blown stasis build if I wanted to.
Anything. Does killing him frozen count the same as killing him slowed? For the slowed thing? Just wondering.
Gotta upgrade this.
Crime. Oh. Who was it? Slow. Why were you shooting him? Why are you trying to get slow kills? Still trying to get regular kills too, or what? I'm confused.
My goal is now to... I think I can make a build around my subclass. And Traveler's Chosen now. What if I fuse Traveler's Chosen, some reduction mods for PvE, some PvP increasers, such as just being in the stasis box itself, yeah, maybe we can make a, maybe I could make a build focused around reducing my cooldowns of my stasis abilities in 10 seconds. It's weird. But yeah, I just switched off Chaperone.
It's me to pop down your grenade. The one you were using. I have one. It's Joe. I'm right behind you.
I'm coming. I'm making my way downtown.
Not yet. That's bad. If I throw anything in here, So we can kill everything that's regular.
And I am here.
Only let him kill anything. No.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just arrived. I didn't press any ability key. I used all of them to get here. Also, Speedwood. Here. Have a barrier.
Dang it. Good one.
Need that Gamer and Right stack. Yeah, I want to see an instant return of my abilities. Because how funny it is to get an infinite. It's very cash money of you.
It shouldn't be capable of lasting longer than the time. Okay, good.
I just got almost all my energy. Seriously, Travel is chosen as OP for the stasis.
And we know this doesn't kill him in one go. I can't control that super past a certain point. It'll only do so much damage though.
Ah, shit. $14, $13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you for pushing me.
Right here. Right here. On me. On me. Okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
shot them.
Aaron. Oh. Aaron. I said orange. I said orange was on me. And then he said no. Not that.
Please. Son of a bitch missed again. This is so
Got
sensitive.
confused, but I don't know why killing that was bad. Okay. So Aaron shouldn't have killed the red bar guy. No, I didn't kill the red bar guy. I killed
That's
the
not
orange
taking
bar.
that.
I killed the orange bar.
He's low enough. I'll just.
Yeah, don't pop that too many times on him. No more. No. Stop.
There you
Stop.
go. There you go. Just need to lower him enough so you could go for the KO.
Do not damage him.
Oh my god!
Don't damage him at all.
No, you. He's low enough. Which is then. Why don't you kill it on your own time? Seriously, you could just wander you up for the kills. It'd be the lost sex.
The Taken compromised a Red Legionary. It would
Okay.
explain how organized they've been. Without orcs,
The fuck they just received?
Well, take.
Normal stuff.
Jesus.
Wait, what is this? Memory fragment. A currency all for the exostrator for stasis.
You got that? You got one done, yeah. You got one done.
beyond. But shall we continue the story
That strike
mode?
has a
Shall we?
lot tougher guys in the strike, so it's easier to.
Guys, shall we continue
not
the
kill
story?
them instantly?
No, I'm going to the stranger first. I'm going to Elsie Bray.
Yeah. I have nothing to do there. Sure, whatever. Accurate power weapon? That would be.
I should upgrade my full guillotine so I could use it later on. Sure, it's a good nerf. Still, it's a good weapon.
Dang. You can get up to enhancement prisms from playing certain activities with certain mods.
Yeah, actually, we should check what if we could farm a strike. What would it be?
Modularity.
What?
I said that was an interesting question. What strike would we farm?
Yeah, because then we could farm for resources.
Yes, pick one carefully.
After freezing an opponent with stasis, increase the damage and size of bursts of stasis when you
How could I?
stasis
Okay.
frozen target.
Okay, can you guys help me get the salvation sand?
Whisper of Refraction, defeating slow to frozen target.
Okay, first up, I need to do a sabotage. Does anybody know how to get a sabotage mission ready?
For those abilities that linger, their duration will also increase. Slow from your abilities last longer. Whisper of Bonds, defeating frozen and targets with your weapons grants you super energy, but it's -10 intellect, -10 discipline. Whisper of Shards, shattering a stasis crystal temporary boosts your grenade recharge rate, shattering additional stasis crystals increases the duration of this benefit. I'm getting the Whisper of Bonds. That gives me super energy on.
Okay.
Vanguard. I can get that. Modularity for Vanguard.
Oh, that is sick.
There we go. Modularity for Vanguard. Cool. And then I can bump that back up all the way. Perfect.
Now defeating
That'll
frozen
work.
targets gives me super energy when I kill them with my weapons.
It didn't let me.
I need a question, guys.
No, after I get Frank.
Oh, after you get Frank? I don't know. I mean, we went here.
I got the Whisper of Bonds, defeating frozen targets give with weapons grants you super energy.
I don't think I got that one. I saw that one, I think.
I need to do some Europa
I
quests.
got the thing. Yeah, we need to do quests here in Europa anyhow, so doing the local strike, it would be cool.
I need. Can I actually leave you guys so I could do something on my own? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
See you guys.
So, to there. To the Braytech Exoscience. 60%. I should probably talk to this guy. Oh my god, there's a guy named Kermit the Frog here.
Velasque, friend.
Could you try something real quick for me? There's a little button right next to the disconnect button. Turn that, click on that, and then switch the switch on. The top right of that. Next to the disconnect button in Discord. I want you to turn that thing on. See if it works. Fix something. Try it. Try it right now. Oh. It doesn't allow any overlay stuff of any kind or any latching onto it unless you've got it in borderless windowed. And in your case, running it in borderless windowed would not be a good idea because it allows things to run in your background. So I could be getting 200 FPS, or I could run it in borderless windowed. And be able to access my other screen without control tabbing. So I would not suggest it. So isn't it up this way? I think it's up this way. Oh, I went too far. Darn. I'm really singer. So of course I'd be singing about this. I like how it stays charged. Switch.
It shows you can enter there. Oh, where would you enter? It shows you can enter.
There's the hand on that. lot of failed exos or incomplete exos all over the place.
Oh shit, you can jump over the top.
Aha. See you. That's kind of cool.
Oh wait, what? It just said place.
Like, aha.
What is that?
I don't know. But I just placed something.
It didn't show I placed anything for me.
Don't know if it actually did. Didn't show anything being placed. Just said place, and now it doesn't. Oh, that's the raid boss, probably.
No, it isn't. I think I know what the raid
Something.
boss actually is. And you'd be kind of terrified when you find out. 'Cause you're
It's an
meant
exo, I'm pretty sure then.
the entire explored area you built up here.
Brain.
No, it's actually a giant
Yeah, it's an exo head brain thing, basically.
It's basically like this, like the sublines with the Vex.
Yeah, that because they're based off of the Vex in some small part.
Destroying the Vex is destroying the Exos.
Yeah, if you destroyed every bit of it, yeah. Ooh. Wait.
By its evil, so dark it despises other evil.
What is this? I feel like this should do something. It just seems so out of place. I am not smart enough. Or rather, not that I'm not smart enough, but that I don't know enough. Let's see what Reddit has to say about this stuff. Ooh, never mind. Isn't aspect of control the first one? Is it the first one we do? Or is it the last one? Get all night. Is it just a triumph or is it more? Ooh. This might be how you get more.
Get more what?
No. Those are just not gonna That's all thoughts. Okay. Yeah. There's only 2 more listed. Available here. Where is that? 'Cause I haven't seen that location yet. Have I? That's right there. Ooh.
I'm getting into the woods, so you'll see it for a
Here's the Exiled Ones. It's gotta mean something. Heart. The eyes.
If you can't already tell already in the scene, I can see you.
Hmm? Did you like go above? Did you go above the ceiling? Like, illegitimately? Or legitimately? There's 2 ways that can go. As always. But that's legitimately how you're supposed to get there, you think? Okay. How did you get in there? Where is it? somewhere down this area. Someplace.
Remember that door I showed you that was meant to lead somewhere? Yeah.
It's just like that one, basically, or?
I've basically gone through the entire goddamn door. Creation, Europa.
Yeah.
And there's one of those flying ships from one of the trailers. Yeah, this is definitely a raid room.
Yeah. Hold up. How did you get in there? That doesn't answer the question.
The open area of ice? Where it opens
Yeah,
up
the
into,
big.
like, some sort of ice ravine on Europa.
Yeah. Go up.
Oh, screw
Up
it.
here.
Well, you guys are about to see something.
Go
Going onto
up to
YouTube
the
now
top
and sending
area.
you the video.
Top of this, and then going up here. Aha! Oh, wow.
Did you figure
This
it out?
is still finished. Kind of. Not finished, actually.
I'll show you it.
It's finished, but it's unfinished. It's kind of in between the two. Okay, how did you go from here? That's a solid block in the way. Did I go the wrong spot? Somehow. There's like no other way you could possibly get in there, though.
What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today, jumping into Destiny 2. Now, first of all,
is that what you're supposed to do?
Give me a moment. I'm trying.
Spoiler warning alert. I believe we are in secret area here.
So yeah, this is illegitimate, but legitimate. So
I'm putting it in the Chaos Knights chat.
okay. Secret mission called Finding Clovis Bray. Oh wow.
It's humongous. And there is still active. There's active. It's meant to be a giant exohead somewhere. Yeah, but looks like you can even do ship platforming in the Taken King.
Is it up in there? No, it's not up either. It's there. Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Place your grenades and salvation screens, maybe a sword.
There's like a really, just really like two directions that I could see being the right way, but they've got like a block in the way. Block of that material positioned right in the one.
Dealing with that invisible barrier by the stasis barrier.
What? I have stasis, so there's no barrier here.
No, it's a locked door that needs stasis to be.
Yeah, I've unlocked all of them.
No, there's one inside the explore area.
Okay. Well, there's down at the ravine, ice ravine. there's only 2 ways in I could see conceivably working, but both of them have like really thin material. It's not in there yet.
Yes, it's in Chaos Knight's chat.
You're back. Are they talking like super fast? No, it's not in here. It's not in here. It didn't go in. Do I go into the black box or into the tube floor? And that turns into a grate floor. There's some other way that I cannot figure out. The very first step I should take is literally all I'm asking. Be able to jump up. I could just stream my screen and you tell me where to go.
Just watch the video.
Please.
If I do that, it's not gonna be able to work. That's why I tried something similar like that. It all went to hell.
If you can see it, it'll work. My computer works pretty well on this stuff. Because it's kind of beefy, comparatively. That is to say, your computer's more like a family computer with 1 upgrade. Yep. It's definitely got a graphics upgrade, but not much of a graphics upgrade. Yep.
Okay, for some reason having music
Hmm?
I said for some reason having music stopped playing.
What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now, first of all, spoiler warning alert. I believe we are in secret area here, either a secret mission or potentially the raid. So if you don't want to find out anything...
told me to go wrong. Okay. No. I don't know.
Oh, this is such an open area.
I believe the Lost Lament is either Hawkmoon or the sword. Isn't the Lament? Yeah, it's called the Lament. So yeah.
It even said
Okay, so this is where you're supposed to get up, maybe. Maybe.
You're actually taking a look at the video.
Is this it? Is it meant to be glitchy? Wow. This is the way up.
I often wonder how you became an Exo. Who you were before.
There was dialogue.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be in there yet. Okay. I'm getting closer, I think. Maybe? Or I'm just walking around a glitchy plane of existence for no good reason. Which is also possible. Is this something I can jump into? Yes, it is. Ooh. That is highly unintended. I just fell out the world. Okay.
Jeez.
And I'm still inside of it. Okay.
It's actually been ripped apart.
Yeah, they could have ripped themselves apart though. That's the creepy thing.
No, by the looks of it, it was fallen scavenging.
Probably. Anyway. Let's straight across or turn somewhere. Where we do go. Okay, it's that one. Okay. Hang on, don't ruin too many things. I'm just barely getting to the part where I can get there.
Jesus.
Okay, now come over there.
Yeah, this is definitely
It's an intended zone at the end, but the way to get there is definitely not right. Well, actually, I think they intend this. I think they intend us to do this kind of stuff. Or it's just a flaw in their system of like the map creation system. There's no way to avoid it. Okay, go up top. Drop. Let me just go all the way down there. It's all solid there too. So over there. Okay. It's all solid here. Pizza. Pizza Hut. Don't they have wings? Yes. Good Parmesan wings and a cheese pizza. Okay.
This is ominous.
Medium,
This is
big enough.
really ominous.
Yeah, make sure it's thin. Not thin crust, but thin.
Hand tossed.
Yeah, whatever's thin. But like, I don't care about crust.
Whatever's thin.
The bottom, like the place where the cheese and sauce hits.
So that's either thin and crunchy or hand tossed.
Hand tossed thickness.
Found the giant
What?
head. Let's see if there's any dialogue.
Okay. Get up to the end of this. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of crap going on in there. I would not be surprised if this is literally just the raid.
I think I found the end of it. With the giant exo head.
Good. On the end of this tube. Okay, into the tube. Just keep going. Leap of faith. Please no leap of faith.
These exo bodies are active.
Yep, leap of faith.
Wait, this is the
Ow.
raid teaser. Yeah, this is the raid.
Hold on.
I think. Or an introduction to
Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Don't give me too much. I'm still getting there. It's a really long distance, man.
Why is that one active? There's an exo with his lights on. Should I be concerned?
Chill. Chill. If it is the raid, it's all just presets.
Time for a leap of faith. Wrong leap of faith. It's contribution, Mary.
And I'm inside.
Oh, that's what these are.
Okay, now tell me, where is the thing I seek? Ooh. Aha. Found it. Bop. Aha. Got it. This is a big location now. Sends you up. I got the whatchamacallit, actually. I got the shard thing. No. Guess you only get it once for one person. And there's a Roomba. And I'm on top of it. You can ride it though. Yeah, this is definitely the raid. If you look here. That's the raid symbol. This facility is meant to be for the raid. Yeah. That looks like a repair piece. And these look like repair eyes and stuff. Oh boy, and that's a spine. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. On this
Any
side,
further than
there's one broken exo and a female exo. Over here, there's one broken exo, female exo. As you can see. But look at this one. He's active.
That's the one that was active. Maybe.
No, it was a broken one that was active. But did you notice there's only two on one side?
No, there were two. There was a broken one and there was a fixed one that was active. And they were overlaid. They cut back and forth. That's a lot of broken exo. They're duplicates. Yeah, I bet you those exo memories are going to come from the raid. Broken Regularian pods. This is definitely Clovis. This is definitely Clovis.
Made by the man with the bastard, Clovis Bray himself.
And its whole body isn't here. Bet you the body rises up out of the mist. We have to fight him like Taken King. Shortly, like the first encounter will be like fighting just the head, and then the head will get a body. We'll have to freaking kill the entirety. This room doesn't seem too small for just a raid. Once that guy starts moving about, this would be normal size almost.
Making it like that and the body comes up all along thing is Doom Eternal. The boss. The final boss for Doom Eternal.
Also, everything's really technical in this place, so things could move around. It could open itself up for more space, perhaps.
It also doesn't look like some of these doors are meant to open.
Like you'll come in here and he'll be like, I challenge you. You go into one of the doors and do one of the bits and then come back and he'll be like, I challenge you again. Bet you can't beat him this time.
Well, this does have something.
And then he's like, oh, fine, fight me. And then he's like, you may have defeated my head, but you haven't defeated me. This is just cheesy paraphrasing of what I think he'll say.
Shadow in the Eclipse Zone. Rapidly defeat advance in groups of 4 or more. Once again, heroic guardian while in fire team. Eclipse. That's
If you could help me get the 2 in the Well of Infinitude, that'd be great.
There's nothing to show this.
Yes, I went on Raid Secrets.
Quest, Novice Saboteur, The Lost Laments. Glacier
Raid
Star.
r/Raid Secrets is awesome.
2 more puzzle Born of Darkness. First we have to buy all of the,
Well, gotta go to the bathroom.
maybe it's the Exo challenges.
Perhaps.
Find all dead Exo collectibles across Europa. And the rest are secret triumphs. This entire place is ridiculous. I'm actually just going to make the case in saying this is part of the Lost Lament quest. I was right with the giant food on the moon being the portal to the Black Garden. Apparently there are many. This is very intriguing. I'm gonna go backwards here. Panda, you still there?
I had to go to the bathroom. I'm back. Yes, you can. About that. I want to go through the entire section just to look around. So, you want to join up? If you want to record, if you want me to record this, I can record it more stably. Okay. Honestly, we could do like a dual or triple recording. Yeah, I think any time that I ever like do streaming, I'm gonna put out a notice that I'm streaming, and if you join me in chat, you need to refrain from swearing for your posterity. Odd. Huh.
That's YouTube for you.
Anywho, now I get to explore this section. Actually, we did this section, didn't we?
I'm just going backwards.
Yeah. Didn't we go through this section and look at stuff, or did I run over the top? I think I ran over the top. So I saw all of this, but I didn't really see all of this. This one's red and black. That's unique.
He's probably one of the finished Exos.
He's damaged heavily. Just different coloring.
Now it's unlocked itself. Okay, I didn't go past this point.
That's funky. That is funky. Can I... No, I don't have any heavy ammo.
All three of those things are... Oh, we know two of them are active.
Let me look around here. There's a active one here. Empty. Totally destroyed. Inactive female. Just a way of tracking all these things. There's a lot of parts scattered. Man, this guy cared more about being a what's the word? It starts with an E and it means expensive looking space. No. Looking a certain way. Not looking entitled. He didn't want to look entitled. But he didn't really care. He didn't want to... He wanted to look exorbitant? I guess exorbitant works. I don't think that's the right word, though. He wanted to look wealthy and well-to-do, like he was really important.
Well, he did.
And then he wanted to have a workshop.
Well, in the Exo Stranger, he was so goddamn concerned by his ego and his legacy, he basically wrote down everything.
Yeah, he was more concerned about looking really important and being remembered in history than he was with actually looking like a normal person.
Yeah, Kay was actually
Which is a
saying
concern of mine, actually.
Kay was actually saying something about this, like the long, slow whisper.
Long, slow whisper.
Yeah, imagine that's actually the name of the boss. Or one of the wipe effects. Of course, wipe effects.
Well, it's not really going to change anything having these in the long run. Probably. Or these are going to go and give us huge boosts. It's protecting. Yeah.
One bubble, one well, one tank,
You know what?
the rest are stasis.
Do we have time today? Would we have time today?
I say we do it on Sunday.
Because I would love to get some pinnacle drops right about now. As all of my weapons and stuff are kind of capping out on me right about now.
Oh, damn it, the wall doesn't fully fit the hallway. Shit.
Huh?
I tried using my laser grenade to block the hallway, but this area is still free. It almost got everything.
I really want to activate this, but I can't because it doesn't exist. Because we haven't really initialized the zone.
Oh no, I already did.
Well, I haven't initialized the zone for me, I guess. Dang, doesn't this bounce? Map.
Oh wait, creation's on the map.
Yep, creation's only partially on the map, though. It's
No, it's fully on the map.
not all of it.
No, it is. It is. It matches up with everything we've seen. It is on the map.
Okay, yeah, it is, kind of. It's a little weird. Huh. Cool. Raid Deepstone Crypt found. First encounter. What do they think?
This is definitely the Lost Lament West. The raid is probably entirely different because we've already seen a bit of what
Yeah.
the raid looks like, so this definitely ain't
Yeah.
it.
Okay. He's starting like in part of Eventide. Section of the Eventide ruins. And there's a giant hatch. There's a giant hatch. You know what I want to see? Garden of Salvation style. The first encounter is in a patrol zone. How about that? That was one of the best things ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they brought back the body.
No, they didn't.
And then they left.
No, they did. They didn't bring back the body. She said prepare the body. He didn't come back. He's still alive. The last lieutenant is still alive.
With the body, whatever it is. Oh dang. Oh dang. You have to be a warlock to get to this thing. So the Deepstone Crypt raid first encounter. They found it. Yeah, because you have to do the Mildred solar grenade eat so you could float. The heat bonus. Yeah, you gotta hover a long ways. And clip through multiple walls. Oh man. Oh man, that's a lot of wall clipping. All at once. Very unintended graphics. There you go. Yeah, that's the thing. The visual engine and the physics engine are not the same exactly. They're the same engine in the end, but the actual like physics renderer and the visual renderer are not directly connected. So the physics aren't always directly connected to visual objects and vice versa. So yeah. Just going through things. That is so much ice. That's a lot of weird mobility stuff. Okay.